Hey guys, Crozer here. Today I'll be showing you how to use Scavenger, the new bin editor I created. So first of all, you'll need some bin files. So you'll have to open up Obsidian and extract some VAT file from the game, which contains some bin files. And today we'll choose, I don't know, Kali, for example. And bin files are usually, well, not usually, but always in the data folder inside the VAT file. So here they are, and also in here. And you'll want to extract both assets and data into a folder because Scavenger also supports asset previews and inside the UI. So you'll want both of these. So if you select them, you can extract them to a folder. I'll choose this. I'll just extract it. And once that's done, we can go open up Scavenger, and we'll just go and open up the base skin file, which is skin0, and this is the UI that Scavenger uses. These big blocks are called objects, as you can see here in the chip. They are basically made out of properties, and they also have a meta class which tells the game what the structure of the object is. So this one is skin character data properties, and it also has a name or a path which basically identifies the object, and it also can be identified from object links. As you can see here, for example, here's an object link, and this right here is the name of another object which is being identified by this property. And then also each object also has two filters, which are a property filter and a text value filter. The property filter filters out properties by their name. So if you type in like skin, it will filter out all the properties with skin in the name. And then the text value filter filters out text values by their values. So if we type in like Kali, we get all of the ones with the Kali in the text value, right? So that's simple. And then you also have these badges, which are called linting status. And so Scavenger uses something called a linter, which basically checks the validity of objects and properties, whether they are valid inside their given context or, well, their parent, really. So if there's a check, that means the property is valid, and it should be correctly read by the game and work. And if it is invalid, that means there's something wrong with it. Either the name or the type is not correct and should be fixed. And I can actually show you that in here, for example, if we try to add a new field. So if we add like just a random property with a random this, yeah, see it now we get a we get a warning that this is not correct. So if we delete it, boom, it's correct. See, so that's really nice and helpful if you're actually editing and want some warnings. Right, so this is how objects work. You can also add new objects into the bin file with this add object button. Here you can also select the template for the object, the name, or the meta class. You can also copy and paste objects. You can click copy, and you can paste them by clicking here, paste, or well, here, or here, and it will just paste it. And you also need to make a new name for it, since the names need to be unique. And you can see that everything's copied. You can also delete the object like that. So then properties. You've got certain types of properties which are covered on the Scavenger wiki on GitHub. I'll not be explaining those in this video, but certain properties can also contain other properties such as embedded structures or structures. There are also containers which contain other properties like this, as you can see. yeah, and they also all have a linting status, which is checked since this is a game trade out. This is a file trade out of the game, so it should be correct. Right, so this should cover most of the UI. You also have an object filter right here, which can filter objects by their name. You can also create templates from embedded structures and structures. If you like right click, and you can do export this template, and you can save this. So for example, this is a censored image, and we can export that as a template and call it a censored image. And I think I already have it saved, so I'll just call it censored image too. And now it's exported. And now, for example, if I delete this, like, okay, I'll just copy this. And if I delete this structure, I can actually go here and I can add object item, and I could select the structure template I just saved, so it's censored image 2, and you see it as the middle class and embedded, and I can call it, I think it was load screen, or yeah, I'm not sure honestly. I'll just call it whatever, like, yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not sure what it was called, but here, yeah, you can see we have image, and copy in this, and also I can preview the asset. So that's how templates work, and it's a really powerful feature. And I'll also be adding support for object templates soon in version 1.4, I think. And yeah, you can also preview models like this, which is really useful for some creators. Also textures, of course. What else is there? That should probably be everything for version 1.3.1. So yeah, enjoy editing bin files, and stay tuned for new updates and new features coming soon.